I expect that President Lai will reaffirm his commitment to the kind of values that both Taiwan and the United States share, and probably a willingness to work closely with the new incoming U.S. presidential administration to help achieve our common goals in the region, mainly to preserve peace and also prosperity.
As you mentioned, it's going through a leadership change here in the U.S. How do you think that will affect Taiwan-U.S. relationship?
I see a lot of continuity between what the Biden administration has done and what I expect the Trump administration to do. Both were pretty tough on China and quite friendly toward Taiwan.
What do you think Lai might be doing here in the U.S. to reassure the new leadership that Taiwan takes its defense seriously, that it's not taking this for granted, which is the sort of thing that Trump has been signaling?
That will be a big challenge. But if President Lai continues to emphasize the common objectives that Taiwan and the United States have in common, and maybe point out that Taiwan has in recent years raised its defense spending as a percentage of GNP to show that its commitment, and continues to buy U.S. weapons, and which the U.S. needs to do better in delivering. I think these are strong indicators of a desire to do that all that Taiwan can for its own defense.
We saw in Lai's trip yesterday, he was really emphasizing the way that Taiwan and the US can cooperate on kind of softer issues like shared cultural ties, particularly with Hawaii, and also things like disaster response. To what extent are these sorts of activities or values recognized here in the US, that the Taiwan-US relationship is more than just a security issue with China? There's other things that the US could get from Taiwan.
Taiwan has always felt, and I agree that it's important, that Taiwan needs to establish an international reputation of being a good international citizen, a provider of public goods worldwide. That's important for Taiwan's relationship, not only with the United States, but its reputation throughout the world. Taiwan needs a lot of countries besides the United States to diplomatically support Taiwan.
If there's to be peace across the strait, what do you think the U.S. will play what role in this?
The U.S. goal is to deter China from attempting to annex Taiwan against Taiwan's will, while at the same time assuring China that the United States is not necessarily working toward Taiwan independence, trying to strike a fine balance there. That's been U.S. policy for many decades now, and I expect it to continue.